Hello everybody again. Here we're going to be installing TASA on your Windows PC on Microsoft Word 2007 and later. We're going to be putting our TASA document, I'll just quickly show over here. We previously obtained the files downloading from Dropbox, and here you can see them in File Explorer. So we're going to be putting that one into this folder. I must emphasize that this folder, this Word Startup folder, is a trusted location, and Word will run any add-ins. TASA is an add-in that you put in there, so you have to be careful about what you put in there. I'll put this this is the user guide you see on the screen here, that you need to trust anything that you put in that folder. So if you don't trust me, I'm the author, that's me there, then don't install it. You'll get a link to Dropbox, and thus you'll have access to TASA via an email from me, or possibly there's Dropbox, which we covered in a previous video. In the future we might put TASA onto the Froggy Speak website, where there are stories, lots of stories. It deals with French, that site. We might put TASA there, which would be another trusted location. So effectively an email from me at the moment is a trusted source, and possibly in future the Froggy Speak website. So let's get back to, where were we? Installing TASA. So we're going to put it in that location there. So if I bring up Windows Explorer on my PC so that I can find, so to get, we're looking for that location there. So it starts at the top, so we need to look at, you probably can't see that, I'll bring up the where are we? Okay, so we need to start at C there. So then we get, we need to go down to users. I find it difficult to use this magnifying glass. Let's have a look. Users, there we are. So we've now got on to C users. So we've now got C users there, and what we want is C users there. So I'm Davey, that's, you'll be somebody else obviously. So if I click on that one there, let's go and look at that in a bit more detail. So that's me, I'm the user. So there we're looking for C users, username, and in my case my username is Davey. So we go on there, double click on that, and now we get down, the next thing we're looking for is app data, and there's app data. So I click on that. Now it may be that your let's get rid of that, your File Explorer, you can't see below app data. So what you need to do is go on to view, and down here somewhere, hidden items. So I've got hidden items ticked, so I can see all these files. You may not have it ticked, in which case you're going to need to tick it. So you go on view, hidden items, tick. Right, so we need roaming, so double click on roaming. So we need Microsoft there, Microsoft, double click on Microsoft. We need Word, so down the bottom here should be Word, and then there's Startup. I have seen computers on which the Startup didn't exist, in which case you create it. I think that's what I did. So we're now get that up again. So that's where we want to be, and on File Explorer, that's where we are. So over here, I've got the TASA. So I simply drag a copy, probably a copy. Don't need to, but you can either copy it to. But I'm going to copy it into there. So we've got the TASA program copied into the Word startup folder. Now, in order to get TASA going, I'm going to need to close Windows. I've got the user guide open there, so I'll close Windows. And if I got it closed, yes, I have, and then I'll open it again. Now, this time, I want to be able to access TASA easily. So what at the top here, there's a little drop down. I'll bring this thing up here. This is Word 2010. You might find that the others look a little bit different, but in the top left hand side there's this Customize Quick Access toolbar. So you just click on that, and then you go down to More Commands, and on the More Commands you've got Popular Commands, Macros, and here because we put TASA, it spotted that TASA is there, so that's the one we want. I probably need to get rid of that. So we've selected TASA, then we go on to Add, and it appears over here, and that's the symbol we'll get by default there, that little icon. So I change come down here and modify, and pick let's get the magnifying up again. So it's asking us choose a different icon. That's the one I usually choose. You can choose whichever icon here you like. So I'll choose that one. Okay. Right, so that's the icon we're going to have. So we okay again. So we're all ready to go. Now you can see up on the toolbar that icon has appeared. So that's, and it says there, yep, TASA startup. So we can just click on that icon to get the thing going. You don't have, when you get a new version of TASA, the version you'll be getting at the moment, this point in time, will be version 07. You don't have to do that all over again. You can just put the new version in the startup folder. So if we then click on it, it should start TASA, and here we are. This is version 6. You'll be getting, as I say, the last one. So we can open story documents, and these are the story. Yeah, there we are. So we can just click on some of those. Let's go the sync list. Those. Okay. Oh, this is version 6. Yes. Version 6. Version 7 works in a slightly different way, which you'll describe. Let's do that again. Hold on. Okay, read. And here we are, we're ready to go.
Il y a eu un accident.
So that's installing TASA. Not sure what the next video is going to be. Doubtless there will be one, and I'll see you then. Bye.